She said a bunch of homophobic and racist stuff to me, so this doesn't surprise me at all. This is just who she is. Have seen her do the same at my gym. It was insane. She tried to fight me and the valet at BLVD in Sherman Oaks. She is an angry, miserable, and disgusting human. Yep, looks like the lady who assaulted me at the Erewhon parking lot for wearing my keffiyeh on May 13th, 2024. She also had a lawsuit that she made claiming she was at the W Hotel, which she lost. Even TikTok user at TizzyENT wasn't having any of it.
I think she wants us to believe that she's the furthest thing from racist and not to split hairs. But if we're talking degrees of not racist, the furthest thing, like the farthest out, doesn't ever use a slur. Ever. That would be the furthest. Not saying you're a full-blown racist like 24/7, but let's find some middle ground here.
Anyway, an update surfaced that Florence has been banned from valet service locations, and the police showed up during her dramatic apology tour. Probably someone called them this time, and they are now aware of the situation.
Here's an update from a reliable source. It says she has been banned from the location they service and potentially the restaurant as well. Apparently, the police showed up during her little apology tour and are very much aware of the situation. This is what's happened since.
With the police now involved, everyone was hoping the truth would finally come out, but before it even got to that point, Florence decided, you know what? I'm just gonna come clean. So she was granted a live interview with an Instagram user who had been reporting the case since the beginning at Mr. Checkpoint.
I want to actually start with the first thing. There was like an allegation made of assault.
I made a fucking mistake. Like, farthest thing since like it's just like everybody in my life right now. No, but you know what the guy did to me.
Right.
Correct.
Can we just be clear right from the beginning? Did that happen?
Yeah, so it did not happen. What happened was I was in the car and my girlfriend called me and she's like, what do you happen? And she's like, just, I don't know, just say something that bad happened that you had to do that. Quick and erased it. And I guess the internet picked it up. It was like awful because I didn't realize, like I said, when if God forbid somebody would have called me, I would have told them that never occurred, but how it could affect somebody. Something did occur, but it was never a reason for me to go as crazy as I went.
Following the interview, she made a few story posts openly admitting that no one grabbed her posterior and that she lied to save face. I love Mexicans and all people of colors and religion. I did what I could today and to apologize to the two men that did nothing to me. I am in a calm state of mind and I know I'm the farthest thing to a just a spoiled brat with a dirty mouth. And that's the realest I can be. Sorry, everyone. And again, in another entirely different interview, Florence was asked point blank if any of the valets her, and she said no.
The guy touch you or did he not touch you?
The guy did not touch me.
So why did you say that?
Because I was frantic and I didn't know what to do because of the fact that I did something
So yes, we now have the truth. There was no assault, she lied, and now she's taking full accountability for her actions. Mind you, accountability, not consequences. Because another Instagram user who hosted the second episode of the interview called this out directly, and she was too astounded to deny it.
I never, ever meant anything I said. I never meant one word I said. I don't know how else to convince anybody. I would, if I could chop off my arm and convince somebody. I would.
Thank you. Okay, let me just. I want to thank you for saying that. Now let me.
It's so frustrating.
I want to highlight what you just said.
No problem.
If
no
I could
problem.
cut my arm off to convince you, I would, because what that means is I'll do anything if I could just get you to believe me. Because this is about you. This is about you being. Yes,
No,
it is.
it's
Yes,
not.
it is.
Oh.
It's about you being believed. It's about
I know what you're doing to me, and it's fine.
people that
It's
you
fine.
attacked with blatant. You understand what's happening in this country right now? There are mass deportations happening by ICE across this country, and the way that those mass deportations have been justified is through the exact same rhetoric that you used in that video that we all saw. So I refuse to accept that it came from a place of ignorance, because you are very specific in your language. You use the same language that's been used to justify mothers and fathers being ripped away from their children, people being taken out of their workplace, people's wives being enslaved.
I'm so sorry to interrupt you. They say that Jews kill Arabs and Hamas. That's how it all came about. They say different things. They say other people, other countries. I said, you guys are killers and rapists. What do they say about every country?